The Associated Press says the data dump also included a month's worth of email from the account of Leslie Cohen, HBO's vice president for film programming, as well as internal documents like legal claims against the network and job offer letters to top executives. The hackers demanded, quote, our 6-month salary in Bitcoin and claimed they earned $12 million to $15 million a year from blackmailing organizations whose networks they've gotten into. HBO says it's still investigating and does not believe its email system as a whole was compromised.
Wow. So, Tracee, what is HBO doing to ensure the safety and security of its employees during all this?
You know, they're still investigating. They're working with law enforcement officials. They're working with cybersecurity experts to try and get to the bottom of this, to see exactly what's been compromised. It sounds like they still don't exactly know.
Wow, so it's still a lot that we don't know about all this. Seems like it's still just a developing situation.
What I find so interesting is that they're demanding payment in Bitcoin for this.
Yeah.
And, you know, so a lot of Bitcoin advocates say that it's the currency of the future. It's going to replace the U.S. dollar. But when Bitcoin is being used basically for ransom and all this illicit activity, you have to wonder what its future is.
Well, these hackers like the Bitcoin because you can't trace it. You can't see where it's going. So that's what they go for. You know, with the WannaCry cyber attack we saw, they demanded Bitcoin as well.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I mean, it's the preference, right? And you're seeing not only Bitcoin, but there's other type of cryptocurrencies that are coming about. So there's Ethereum. There's plenty of them out there, and it's an interesting system because they can get lost, they can't get lost. But when it comes to HBO, this seems to be really an HBO problem, right? I don't think a lot of people are going to. I don't think HBO is going to pay up because, one, the only people that are going to care about this are Hollywood and wanting to read those letters. Otherwise, it's like, what has HBO got to lose?
Right. Well, the safety and security of their employees is at risk.
Of course.
But in the statement, they said that they continue to work around the clock with outside cybersecurity firms and law enforcement to resolve this incident. So you wonder how much this is going to cost them as well as the problem persists.
Well, that's what they're trying to figure out, right? I mean, if it's just scripts and if it's a couple emails and offer letters, then that's fine. But if as you said, the safety and security of some of their vital information of employees, like if HR was hacked, that would be a big problem.
Well, like we saw with the Sony hack, a lot of those emails that were leaked, those were pretty, you know, the executives, what they were saying about actors and salaries, and you know, I believe they were talking about the president.
Even Snapchat, right? So Evan Spiegel was actually going back and forth with his mentor and saying, hey, should I take this offer of $3 billion? Should I take this offer of $10 billion? Should I go public? Should I not? So a lot of inner workings of some venture capital was coming out as well.
If you pay these guys, you're just encouraging them to go out and find the next entertainment company to hack into.
Yeah.
So
well, you know, these hackers said they make between 12 to 15 million in Bitcoin a year.
Also, so if they pay them, they could still drop it. There's no insurance that you pay them and then they're still not going to release information. So that's the issue. That's why a lot of companies don't pay. And so I doubt the validity of 12 to 15 million because then I just doubt they're getting paid.
All right, Tracee Carrasco, thank you for bringing that story to us.